Saturday morning, June 4th. Going to lunch in a little while, and I thought I'd put a quick video up. Um, I wrote a book a couple of years ago, and this is not about the book or anything because I'm not even selling that book anymore. But I can read over and over again the chapter about how I quit drinking because it's the truth, and it's just so amazing how it happened. I'm going to share exactly what happened uh, the day that I quit drinking. Um, the night before I quit drinking, I was out drinking, and I only had 8 drinks, 8 beers that night, which to a lot of people that's a lot of beers, but to me, having the nasty hangover that I did um, the day that I quit drinking, I would have had like 16 or 17 beers or more. Um, and if you had asked me that day, do you think you're ever going to quit drinking, Linda? I probably would have said no. But what happened, and I'm going to try to make this video fairly fast so it doesn't drag on too much. But I woke up in the morning, it was July 3rd, 1987, and I had a terrific hangover, terrific headache, and I got up to get my coffee. I had to have my coffee. I knew it would just make my stomach churn, but I had to do it anyway, and I got Tylenol like I always did, knowing it probably wouldn't help, but I still popped a couple Tylenol, and something just clicked that day. It's just amazing. It just clicked. Thank God it clicked. And I went back and sat on my bed and turned the radio on, turned to the local rock and roll station like I always did, so I could drown out all the noise and all the thoughts in my mind. And for some reason I said, no, you need to think, you need to be open, you need to turn this music off, turn this crap off, and sit there in silence. And it was like something was telling me to do that, and I did. And I sat there, and all the words that people had said to me over the years, like, Linda, you really drink too much. You really shouldn't drink anymore. You really need to quit drinking. And I kept going, oh, yeah, in the past. But all of those words came to me, and I thought, oh, my God, they were right. They were right. They were right. And I kept telling him to shut up. And I also thought, the thought that came to me, it just was so powerful. One of the most aha moments I ever had in my life was, you can quit drinking today. And I sat there and I thought, for the first time, I thought, oh my God, I can quit. I can do it. And I never wanted to do it, and I never entertained the idea of quitting. But when I really decided to quit, and it really was in that moment, I thought, okay, now if I don't have alcohol in my life anymore, and not hungover anymore, like by then it was 2 to 3 times a week, was really, really hungover. But it wasn't working at the time, so I could sleep in, and I didn't have much of a life then except drinking. But then I thought of the things that I could finally do and be committed to because I wouldn't have alcohol to deal with anymore. And one was finish college, because I had a 2-year degree from a local college. It took me 5 years to get, but I had a 2-year degree. But I wanted that 4-year. My parents had both had 4-year degrees. My brother had a 4-year degree. And I always wanted it, but never thought I'd be able to do it. And I decided that day, I don't know where I'm going to get the degree. I have no idea, but I'm going to get it. And that was fine. I was fine with that. I thought, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I don't know right now, because I knew that I was going to do it. Then the second thing was I was going to lose the rest of the weight that I had. I had about 20 pounds. I was about 165 the day that I quit drinking, and I started going to the gym after that, and never committed before because I thought, well, I'll be drinking too much, and I don't want to waste my money at the gym and only be able to go every couple times a week. And then the most important to me was then I could finally make a commitment to spend time with God every day. I had started to do that, and then I would be close to God for one day, and I felt I just felt spiritual. I felt that, gosh, I mean, this was great. I was praying, spending time with God. And then I go out and drink, and the next day I was hungover, so I was back to square one, I felt again. So this happened off and on for a couple of years. And then I thought, and that day, that I don't have to do this anymore. It doesn't have to be off and on anymore. I'm not going to be drinking, so that is totally, it's out of the picture now. And I went out to lunch with my mother. She called and said, if you're probably not feeling well, because I'd seen her the night before and she saw me drinking, getting drunk. And I said, no, I do want to go. I do. And she picked me up at 11:30, and I was with her until 5 o'clock, just telling her all these things. I said, I'm going to quit drinking. I'm going to go to college. It's interesting too, because we went to the club that she belongs to for lunch that day. And the waiter came around and he said, would either of you like a drink? And for 1 second I thought, well, just one last time. Maybe, I don't know what happened there. One last time, I'll have a drink. And then I thought, nope, the decision has been made. It was made a few hours ago. You're done drinking. And I have been done drinking since July 3rd, 1987. And I just wanted to share that. I'm going to have more videos, but that was such, I like to tell the story every so often, because it's a great story, and it's very powerful because it changed my life. Okay, I'll be making some more videos, and I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to leave your email down below or join me as a subscriber, that'd be great.